Midday Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Well, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss Update. Well, President Biden unveiled a newly signed executive order which aims to expand mandatory background checks to curb gun violence. The president's remarks came yesterday, right before today's Senate Judiciary hearing on protecting public safety. NBC's Bree Jackson reports from Washington.
It's been nearly 2 months since a gunman opened fire at a Lunar New Year celebration in California.
Additional units requested, multiple victims, gunshot wounds,
killing 11 people. President Biden honored those victims Tuesday and unveiled his latest effort to keep Americans safe.
They'll accelerate and intensify this work to save more lives more quickly.
The president signed an executive order. It directs the Attorney General to move the U.S. as close to universal background checks as possible without additional legislation. It also ramps up efforts to hold the gun industry accountable.
It does that by calling out for an independent government study that analyzes and exposes how gun manufacturers aggressively market firearms to civilians, especially minors.
Gun safety advocates praise the president's actions while stressing there's still more work to do.
Is this as much as I would like to see? No, but this is a lot more than any previous president has done on this issue, especially, with a divided Congress.
Republicans argue legislation won't solve the problem and point to gun violence in California, a state with some of the strictest gun laws in the country.
What he calls universal background checks wouldn't have stopped a mass public shooting in this century.
According to the Gun Violence Archives, there have been 110 mass shootings in the U.S. so far this year. The president says it's time Congress take action to stop gun violence. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Well, in state news, the Louisiana Insurance Commissioner says nearly 10 new companies are being reviewed to write new policies in the state. This comes after thousands of homeowners were left scrambling for coverage when nearly 24 companies pulled out of Louisiana. 9 new insurance companies are applying to cover homeowners through the Louisiana Incentive Program. In a special session last month, $45 million was approved for the program.
Those 9 collectively asked for a total of $62 million in grant money, which is $17 million more than is available. For each dollar an insurance company receives through that program, they must match the grant dollar for dollar.
These 9 companies are still facing a vetting process before they can be recommended for approval to the Legislative Committee on the Budget. Commissioner Donnellan says if all goes well, they should be able to begin writing new policies as soon as next month.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Still monitoring the potential for severe weather development Thursday evening into Friday morning, and because of that, we do have a couple of different risk categories across our area. Number 1 being the level 2 out of 5 severe risk. This is a slight risk for western sides of our viewing area, and then a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for eastern sides of our particular viewing area. But on into today, we'll actually see temperature highs into the mid to upper 60s with more sunny skies across the region. A pattern that's been well received and definitely enjoyed across the area over the past few days. And it'll be slightly warmer than yesterday, but still quite a bit of sun, and comparative to yesterday, another string of mostly sunny to clear days across the region. Now, temperatures tonight a little bit warmer than last night, but still chilly nevertheless, with temperature lows into the mid to upper 40s. Definitely probably will need that light jacket across the area tonight if you head outdoors. But temperatures warming up into the 70s for your Thursday, but then we see things drop down Friday after the passage of a cold front, and that cold front also going to be responsible for that storm development on into Thursday afternoon, Friday morning. But after that clears, we start seeing the skies clear as early as Friday afternoon. Definitely going to be clearing into Saturday with temperature highs into the mid to upper 50s. On to the rest of the weekend and into next week. Temperature highs drop a little bit, but start warming back up into next week with sunshine again.
Well, tickets for the 2023 St. Jude Dream Home are now available to be reserved. Tickets for this year's Dream Home can be purchased by calling the number listed on your screen or by visiting dreamhome.org.